Hey everybody, so we're going to be looking at our life as a hunter. We're calling this round one because traditionally you would get like this thick packet. Um, and kind of what we've been doing the last several classes has been kind of building up to this what would be like a game or a lab in class, but we have to change it up a little bit. So I figured the best way to do this was probably um, uh, using Edpuzzle because it gives you a chance to pause the video. You can rewatch different sections and really go at your own pace for this because I feel like everyone's kind of in a different spot with their understanding of this, which is totally fine and expected. Um, but let's get started. So the first thing that I want you to do, and you'll type in your answers in Edpuzzle, is fill out that green column with the net energy. So remember that net energy is the number on the right here, right? So how much energy the lion gets by eating an animal. It's that number minus this number, how much energy it costs to kill. Because net energy basically means how much energy is the lion left with after they spend energy hunting and killing, but then they gain energy eating. So again, in short, the formula is this column minus this column. Okay, so go ahead and take a second and do that. Okay, and what you should end up with is for a meerkat, our net energy is 5,000 minus 3,000. And I should mention you can use a calculator, do it by hand, whatever you prefer for your addition and subtraction. But 5,000 minus 3,000 is 2,000 kcals, which means that after hunting and killing and then eating an animal, the lion has gained 2,000 kcals. And as a review, a lion needs 13,500 kcals per day to survive. So for the warthog, you would get 12,000 minus 5,000, which would give us 7,000 kcals. For a wildebeest, we would get 25,000 minus 10,000, which would give us 15,000 kcals. And again, I'm going quickly through these because you would theoretically already have them written down. And then for a zebra, we would have 170,000 kcals minus 55,000 kcals. And for that, we're going to end up with a net energy gain of 115,000 kcals. Okay, so take a minute and fill out this column if you haven't done that already or if you need to make a correction. And then let's look at question number one. So question number one asks us, how much net energy would the lion get from hunting, killing, and eating 3 meerkats? And I want you to take a minute to solve that problem. Okay, so for number one, how much net energy does the lion get from hunting, killing, and eating 3 meerkats? Well, I highlighted it green to go along with this column to signal to us that we're looking at net energy gain. Okay, so I know for one meerkat, because I look at my meerkat and I look across to this column, I know for one meerkat, the lion gains 2,000 kcals. So I'm going to write that. One meerkat equals 2,000 kcals. What I need to find out is how much is 3 meerkats? Well, 3 meerkats, I'm just going to do 2,000 times 3,000. So 2,000 kcals times 3 meerkats equals 6,000 kcals. And that's going to be my answer. And I'll put that in bold and make it a little bigger. So how much net energy is 3 meerkats? The answer is 6,000 kcals. And that comes from multiplying 2,000, which is 1 meerkat, times 3. Okay. So same process for number 2, only this time we don't have to do any addition or multiplication. Go ahead and submit your answer for that. How much net energy would the lion get from hunting, killing, and eating 1 zebra? And the answer, all we have to do is look at our zebra column and then look over to our net energy column to see that our answer is going to be, and again, I'll make it bold, and I'm going to say one zebra equals 115,000 kcals. And again, I got that from up here. Okay. So this next question is asking you to do some critical thinking. It's, should the lion hunt 1 zebra or 3 meerkats? So remember, if a lion hunts 3 meerkats successfully, it'll gain 6,000 kcals. If a lion hunts 1 zebra successfully, it's going to gain 115,000 kcals. Remember that the lion needs 13,500 kcals per day to survive. So another way of thinking of this is, which of these scenarios will allow the lion to survive the day with enough energy? If it needs 13,500 kcals, is 3 meerkats going to be enough? Is 1 zebra going to be enough? And based on that, I'd like you to answer number 3. Should the lion hunt 1 zebra or 3 meerkats, and why? All right, so for number 3, our answer is going to be the lion should hunt 1 zebra. And that is because this will provide it with more net energy. Right? Because a zebra, hunting and killing and eating 1 zebra winds up with 115,000 kcals. Hunting and killing and eating 3 meerkats only ends up with 6,000. And 6,000 is just not enough for the lion to live on for that day. Now, that's kind of the basic way of looking at it. It gets a little more complicated when you consider these next sets of questions. So our first question is, lions rest almost 90% of the time. So almost the entire day, they are resting. If we think of a 24-hour day, I think 90% would be about 22 hours of the day is spent resting or sleeping. And because of that, they only are able to hunt about 1 to 3 times per day, right? Because hunting takes time. So keeping in mind that they only are able to hunt about 1 to 3 times per day, what is a better way to use their energy? Would it be hunting small animals like a meerkat a few times a day? Or would it be hunting a larger animal like a zebra or a wildebeest once a day? Because remember, from our previous problem, and that's the hint, is hunting, the lion can hunt 3 meerkats, and if it's successful each time, it's only going to gain 6,000 kcals per day, and then it'll be done. It's just not going to have enough time in the day to hunt more. If the lion hunts 1 zebra and it's successful, it's going to gain 115,000 kcals just from that one hunt. So does it make more sense, and this is what you're answering in number one, does it make more sense for the lion to hunt small animals a few times a day, or to just hunt a big animal once a day? Okay, so take a minute to answer that question. Okay, so number two is again asking you to think a little outside the box, maybe some critical thinking. You don't have to reference any numbers here. Let's just say if you're a lion, what strategies do you have to use to capture a larger animal like a zebra, right? Because we think of there are different strategies you need to use to hunt different animals. If you think of um, even humans who like hunt for sport, um, you use different weapons and you use different, you hunt at different times of day. You might hunt in different locations depending on the animal you're hunting. So if you're hunting a bigger, faster animal like a zebra, what strategies do you have to use if you're in the lion in order to catch it? And you can think about uh, the video we watched, the battle at Kruger, where the buffalo, the alligator, and the lion were all kind of fighting each other. What strategies did those animals use that might be helpful when hunting a bigger animal? What do you have to consider? So take a few minutes to answer that. And this should be you can do this bullet points. It could be 3 to 5 bullet points in terms of what strategies they can use. All right, and then number three says that hunting can be dangerous for both predator and prey. And remember just those vocab terms. Predator means the animal that is doing the hunting, and prey means the animal that's getting hunted. So let's think about our lion hunting a larger animal. What are some bad things that could happen to a lion when it's hunting a larger animal? And again, this can be bullet points, let's say 2 to 3 bullet points. What are some bad things that could happen to a lion when it's hunting bigger animals? So, say for example, the lion is hunting a zebra again. What's difficult about that, and what are some things that could happen to the lion as a result? Okay, so this is the beginning of round two of life as a hunter. So we've decided at this point whether it makes more sense to hunt uh, a few small animals or one big animal if we're talking about one lion. But what if we're talking about a pride of lions, which is like a pack of lions traveling as a group? We call that a pride. So each lions live in prides that have, um, and just so we're looking at the same thing, right? Lions have prides that have male lions, female lions, and juvenile cubs, like child lions. Depending on their sex, right? So whether they're male or female, their size, and their age, lions have different kcal requirements for each day. So remember, a female lion needs 13,500 kcals per day. A male lion needs about 17,500 kcals per day, and a juvenile lion, so a younger lion, needs about 11,000 kcals a day. So for this example, let's think of a pride, so a pack of lions that has one male, 4 females, and 3 juveniles. And what I want you to do is, and you can use scratch paper, you can use a calculator. You're gonna type your final answer on Edpuzzle, but how much total energy does your pride need to live on each day? So again, if one male lion needs 17,500 kcals per day, if one female needs 13,500 kcals per day, and if one juvenile needs 11,500 kcals per day, what is the total energy combined for a pride that has one male, that has four females, and that has three juveniles? And the hint is that you're going to use addition to add up and a calculator if you need to. And let's see what you come up with, okay? So you've typed your answer. I'm going to show the work of what you could have done down here. So we have one male. Ooh, let's make that much bigger. We have one male. We know that one male is 17,500 kcals. We have four females. So for that, we're going to do 13,500 times 4. And we have three juveniles. And for that, we're going to do 11,500 times 4. And I got those numbers again from up here, what I just highlighted. With that in mind, let's just calculate. Let's calculate. So if I punch in a calculator 13,500 times 4, I am going to get 54,000 kcals. And if I punch in 11,500 times 4, I'm going to get 46,000 kcals. So then what I need to do is add up these three numbers that I will put in bold. And if I add them up, I get 17,500 plus 54,000 plus 46,000. And again, I would recommend using a calculator, and you're going to end up with 117,500 kcals. And that is how much a pride of one male, four females, and three juveniles needs to survive each day. Okay, so we're going to stop there. And take note of any questions you have or any sections you want to go over again that we can go over together. Okay.